Italian time. He looked like a campaign. Wait. You didn't see it first, right? No, they said she shook her head. Yeah, that's it. Talia feel hurt too. No.
Isaac, he's getting the forehead. He's on there. Now he's at the forehead. I look at that picture because I'm going to Yeah, you do.
If you see those ones. Oh, that might be the ones coming down there. How they tell them where to go. Stop it. There we go, the last two.
Oh, they're taking them off. Oh.
You should have put it on 60 shots.
Senior Ashanti Coleman will lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Would you all please remain standing?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, Ashanti. That was beautiful. The president of our senior class, Audrey Wolfarth, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in the salute to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. The president of our senior class, Audrey Wolfarth, is an individual who leads by example. Audrey will graduate this evening from Gateway High School with high honors and a GPA of a 3.82. Audrey successfully ran for class president during her senior year with an agenda to create opportunities for all Gateway High School students to have a memorable year. As an individual, Audrey has tremendous pride in Gateway and wanted the class of 2017 to be remembered as a group that was full of school spirit. Throughout the year, Audrey, as well as other members of the Senior Class Council, planned numerous events for students to participate in. Regardless if it was to arrange a student bus for an away football game or to help plan the annual Powder Puff football game, Audrey's charm and persistence were often present outside my office door. It was easy to say yes to the many requests that Audrey proposed, due to the fact that all of her ideas centered around Gateway pride. For all of your efforts in leading the class of 2017 through their senior year, Audrey, thank you. Your leadership helped to make Gateway High School and the graduating class of 2017 special. Audrey will be attending the University of Akron in the fall to study business marketing. And at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Audrey Wolfarth.
Good evening, friends, family, administration, and fellow classmates of the Gateway High School graduating class of 2017. As you may have heard from Mr. Murphy's introduction, my name is Audrey Wolfarth, and as I stand here one last time tonight as the president of the senior class, I am honored to welcome everyone here this evening on behalf of all of the soon-to-be graduates on the field. There is no one else we would rather be spending our last night at Gateway High School with than the special people who are here this evening. What you honored guests in attendance may not have known, however, is that there was, unfortunately, a bit of a plague that infected many of us in the halls this year at Gateway High School. Sadly, some didn't survive it, but those who did worked diligently to escape and overcome it. And these brave survivors stand behind me tonight. It was called senioritis. In truth, many of us caught senioritis around the spring of our sophomore year, and we are just as surprised as all of you to have made it to this point. But here we are tonight, in front of all of the people who made it possible. So, on behalf of the class of 2017, I want to thank every administrator, counselor, coach, teacher, and parent who not only listened and sympathized during these 4 years, but also we would like to extend an equally sincere thank you to the ones who never gave us any breaks, forcing us to work that much harder every day. This combination of unconditional love and tough love has allowed us to become the strong and persistent people we are today. I am so truly proud to have represented such an amazing class, a class who knows what we want and a class that strives to make it happen. For example, to support our student athletes when they hit the road for away games, we worked with our athletic director, Mr. Aresti, to bring back the beloved buses, which promoted Gator Pride far outside of campus. Additionally, our class council returned the esteemed Powder Puff football game, and thanks to Mr. Murphy for reaching out to our neighbors in Plum, we were able to host our first ever inter-school Powder Puff game, where we blew away any expectations and raised over $5,000 for Mika Joy, a little girl who needed a liver transplant. By the end of the year, our own student government held Gateway's second annual mini-thon, similar to Penn State's thon. Under the direction of SGA advisors, Mrs. Curie and Mrs. Dudek, this dedicated group of students and staff independently raised another $5,000 through this event, and we were honored to donate these profits to the truly brave boys and girls who are fighting courageously against the effects of pediatric cancer. In the fall, the class of 2017 recited our last chant at Anna Marino Stadium, before we anxiously awaited the arrival of winter season, when we could further our Gator Pride at the Fury Sports Complex for both the boys and girls basketball games and swimming and diving meets, which all led to either playoff appearances, WPIAL appearances, or even a PIAA state championship for Olivia Livingston, one of our youngest Gators at the high school. As the leaves began to come back around, it was already musical season, and as the curtain closed on an absolutely incredible production of Cinderella, many of our seniors took one final bow at the now fittingly named Robert A. Reed Performing Arts Center. This literal curtain call marked a hard reality for us seniors. The proverbial curtain was about to fall for all of us, and for the class of 2017. On the last week of school, we capped off the year how we started it, by bringing the senior class together one last time and hosting a tailgate at 5:45 a.m. Unlike our first tailgate in August of 2016, however, this time, to Mr. Murphy's dismay, the tailgate was held in the teacher's parking lot. Once again, I'd like to use this as a teachable moment, underclassmen, because we'd like to make sure that the class of 2018 has a chance to stand where we are this evening, this time next year. The class of 2017 wholeheartedly recommends that you do not tailgate in the teacher's parking lot. Seriously. In closing, thank you again to those in attendance for not only your contribution to our success, but also simply for being here tonight to cheer us on yet again. You have always been in our corner, and you don't have to look too far to see how we made it to this point today. We learned it from the best. We learned it from you. And now, to the class of 2017, we are passing so many lasts. But instead of being intimidated by this, I urge you instead to keep our memories close to your heart, to remember how important it is to enjoy the people and adventures that are here in the present, and to absolutely celebrate the many firsts that follow the moment our caps fly into the air and we realize, we have done it, we have graduated. Congratulations to the Gateway High School class of 2017. Truly, nobody beats a Gator.
That's some good advice. The salutatorian of the class of 2017 is Jessica Guido. Jessica will graduate this evening with a 4.304 GPA. Throughout her high school career, Jessica has maintained a rigorous class schedule, but also found time to participate in many extracurricular activities. To describe Jessica to all of you, she is a kind, mature, appreciative, humble, and extremely confident leader. She is an individual that has a laser-sharp focus on what she wants out of her life. Jessica is the person who will set a goal, then do everything in her power to make those goals her reality. Her poise and grace under pressure are truly remarkable traits that no doubt will make this amazing young lady successful in the future. Throughout high school, she has been actively involved in the student class council, mock trial, and is a member of the National Honor Society. This fall, Jessica will attend the University of Alabama on a full academic scholarship. She plans to major in nursing. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you all Jessica Guido and Roll Tide.
Congratulations, fellow graduates and families. As Mr. Murphy said, my name is Jessica Guido, and I am honored to be standing before you this evening as the salutatorian of the class of 2017. It is a fitting distinction for me to be speaking behind Garrett tonight because, well, I've been second behind Garrett my whole life, from preschool to high school. It is truly an honor to be speaking to you all on this very exciting evening. First, I'd like to thank our administration, teachers, faculty, staff, friends, and families for standing in front of us to lead us, behind us to keep us safe, and now beside us to see us off on our respective journeys up to this point. While each of us has earned his or her own right to stand here today, none of us would be here without you. Thank you. Well, it's finally here. Today is a day that we have been waiting for our entire lives. It's a day that we throw our caps in the air and say goodbye to Gateway High School, the place where we've laughed, cried, and grown into the young adults who stand here today. 4 years ago, we nervously embarked on our unknown journey through high school. We walked off the buses with wide eyes and pounding hearts through the front doors into what would become our new home for the next 4 years. And I, surely like many of you, will never forget some of the memories that we have made in this building. Cheering with the student section, or better known as the G Block, trying to find that perfect dress or dance, or tux for each dance, cramming for what seemed like endless amounts of exams, or feeling the rush of excitement when 2:27 p.m., the magic time of day, strikes. Graduates, please take a minute and look at those sitting near you. Take a look at those who have molded you into the person you are today. Take a look at those whom you have known your whole life. Take a look at those whom you'll be saying goodbye to after 13 years of sharing your lives together. Take a look at those who proudly make up Gateway High School's class of 2017, a selective group with membership that will never expire. Within these 4 years, we've changed from nervous little freshmen who are unsure of our place in this world to mature and capable seniors who are ready to take on, or at least try to take on, whatever life throws at us. As the summer of 2017 comes and goes, some of us will enter the military, some of us will join the workforce, and some of us will attend a post-secondary institution of higher learning. Whatever your path of life may be, I urge you to remember the words of Sarah Hite, a professor at Kenyon College, who once said, "The world is not going to issue you an engraved invitation to this life." As we stand here today, we have roughly 18 years of life under our belts. And regardless of what we have done in that time, the most important thing to remember is that we have an entire lifetime ahead of us that is ready to be whatever we strive to make it. Go out and what lights a spark in you. Go find your passion. In the whirlwind of the real world, never lose sight of your own happiness or your own standards. Work hard, but don't work so much or so hard that you forget that there is a life to live. And put your relationships with others above all else so you can cherish those whom you truly love and whom truly love and support you. To conclude, I'd like to end with a quote from Winnie the Pooh. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Tonight, bittersweet feelings of excitement, happiness, and sadness all consume us. And that is how we know we did this high school thing right. I will truly never forget the memories made with all of you, and I sincerely wish you well on all the roads that you will travel from here. Congratulations, class of 2017. We did it.